Happy Halloween, everybody! Imagine a scenario in which an army of young women is put under mind control and subjected to training to become international assassins. That's the exact scenario that Black Widow finds herself in as she seeks an antidote to free the widows. It made me wonder, could a cocktail do the same thing? That's why, in honor of the recent Black Widow movie, we'll be making a Corpse Reviver #2.
How'd a nice girl like you wind up working in a dump like this?
Fella done me wrong. He's also a huge dork. Chicks dig that.
From Durham, North Carolina, you're watching Cocktails Under Quarantine. I'm Suzanne, and in honor of the recently released Black Widow, I'm dressed up as Black Widow, also known as Natasha Romanoff, as played by Scarlett Johansson. And if you haven't already, this is a great time to mash that like and subscribe button so that you won't miss any of our amazing content. Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, was created by comic book legend Stan Lee. The character debuted in Tales of Suspense number 52 in 1964. Black Widow was introduced as a Russian spy and adversary to Iron Man. Later, she defected to the United States, becoming an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and a member of the Avengers. Black Widow is probably best recognized as portrayed by Scarlett Johansson in 8 Marvel Cinematic Universe films. ScarJo first donned the black catsuit for Iron Man 2 in 2010. Delayed by COVID, Black Widow's long-awaited standalone film finally debuted this July. We watched and enjoyed it. So, as we said, we're making a Corpse Reviver, which is a classic cocktail that was featured in the 1930 Savoy Cocktail Book. It was written in the UK. And this drink is built on the classic sidecar template, so it's basically a sour, but it's sweetened with liqueur instead of simple syrup. So let's get into the drink. So this is a shaken drink, and we're going to start by putting 2 dashes of absinthe in our shaker. So just a little bit of Pernod goes in, which will give it this lovely licorice type flavor, since Pernod is sweetened with, or flavored with star anise. And then it's an equal parts recipe. So we're gonna do 3/4 white Lillet blanc, which is one of my favorite fortified wines. And then we are gonna sweeten with Cointreau, orange liqueur used in many classic cocktails. And then for adding sourness, we're going to use fresh squeezed lemon juice, 3/4 ounce. And then finally, the base spirit, it's a split base, split between our Lillet Blanc and gin. So this is gin from Chemist Spirits in Asheville, North Carolina. The classic spec calls for London dry gin, but we felt like an American gin would work well. Okay, so we're gonna put all that in there, and then we're gonna add our ice. I was reading the Cocktail Codex book. And they said that shaking a cocktail is a lot like sex. Everyone's got to find their own rhythm. I thought that was a lovely way of putting it. Okay, so we've shaken up our cocktail and it is nice and aerated, and then we're just going to strain it into a coupe. And some folks call for a lemon peel or orange peel garnish, but in Cocktail Codex they don't use a garnish, so I'm not going to use a garnish either. So there you have it, the Corpse Reviver #2. So let's have a taste. So first of all, if you smell it, it immediately hits you that this is a sour, so the orange and the lemon flavors hit you, and of course the anise flavor of the Pernod. It's good, it's very balanced between the sweet and the sour. And yeah, I think that if you had a lady assassin killer that was under mind control, I think that this could definitely be an antidote for freeing her and restoring her free will. So that's all we've got for this week, folks. If you haven't followed us, please follow us. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. We love it when you like and subscribe. And as always, stay safe and drink responsibly. The other thing I'd say is that, again, this is a really easy drink because it's equal parts, so 3/4 ounce each Lillet, gin, Cointreau, and lemon juice, which is actually the same template for a lot of famous drinks, like the lemon drop, which we have an awesome video for. We can put it in the comments. And then also the last word, which is kind of a classic drink that's become really popular in modern times, which is also gin-based. So it's a great drink. You should have it. I can see it being really nice in the summer. It's really refreshing if you feel like you're just dead on a summer day. This could really pick you up. You do need to be careful because it's been said in the Savoy Cocktail Book that if you have 4 of these in quick succession, it will unrevive the corpse. So just, be sensible and use good judgment.
Why do you always do that thing?
Do what?
The thing you do when you're fighting.
This thing that you do when you whip your hair when you're fighting with the arm and the hair and you do like a fighting pose.
Fighting pose, you're a total poser.
I'm not a poser.
Such a poser.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be ready to be an international assassin after this one.
Ugh, that was disgusting.
After drinking this, I'm ready to join the widows. Definitely.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my God, this.
Up,
All
listen.
right, enough. All of you.
I didn't say anything. That's not fair.